freshly conditioned hair. I just put it in 2 braids like this and just braid it out and waited for it to dry. So now it's completely dry. I moisturize it with Shea Butter and my Cantu Shea Butter leave-in conditioner. First off, I'm gonna take down these braids. And as you can see, the comb is going straight through because I detangled before I put it in the 2 braids. So there's one side done, then I move on to the next side again, starting from the bottom. Now we start, okay, let me stop. This is also how I get like my giant puff. I do the same method, except when I get to this part, I stop and just like fluff it out. Then I take my piece of yarn, I put it underneath on my hair, and I pull. Now, this is the most important part. You don't want to pull too far because you want to give the illusion you have a bigger bun. So for you to do that, you have to pull to a point where your hair is going up, but at the same time, there's a lot of hair coming out. So I'm going to just pull to like right here. So you can see like just a little bit. Make sure it's tight and secure, and then loop it back around. The middle looks scanty because there was a line there. So that's kind of so I've stretched out my hair. Now what I do is I use my hands to kind of pull it all up like this. I pull the hair up like this. This is the crucial part. And I just like take my ends, make sure they're all straight, make sure my hair is straight up this way. So it kind of makes this weird shape. And obviously, like, I take my bobby pins, like maybe 1 at first, depending on how many I need. Take 1 of them and take the hair I've put up. Now this is important because you have to do it with stretched hair. If your hair is not stretched, it's not going to work for you because your ends have to be kind of stretched out also. So I take it, and this part right here, I just roll it in and pin it down. Now even if your hair isn't this long or long enough to do this method, you can still achieve the bun. The second method I'm going to show you is just to pin it lightly on top. So instead of pinning it in like I did to make that round shape, I just pin it lightly on top. That way I can have control of how big my bun will be and how small my bun will be. So right now I'm done with this. I take my mousse, you didn't forget that, and just squirt like 3 pumps in a hand, wrap it around, and this is just basically for my sides because, you know, they're growing back in. I've decided to let them grow back in. So because of that, I try to keep them as flat as possible to make it look like, or give the illusion that I have hair right here and it's just pulled up. I take my brush and brush. And obviously if you have hair here, you don't have to do all this. So my edges don't need much because when I scarf my hair or when I put it in 2 braids, I don't really need to play with my edges as much. So I take my scarf, I put it at the back of my head, and I kind of go like this. And I mean, it's up to you. You can also, like, I'm not a big head wrap person, but this would be cute to do a head wrap with, where you just like put the head wrap along the perimeter of your head and then just have your bun sitting on top. Or like, I don't know, you could play with it. You know, if you're an accessories person, you could put some accessories, maybe like a bow. Like I've always wanted to do that, like have a bow like right here. So it's like, you know, this cute little bun thing. So this is the finished look. This is like my big bun here. And as I said, this style can work for you even if you have short hair. Obviously, if you have a TWA, I'm not sure about that. But if you have like a little bit of a fro, or you know your hair can be pulled into like a little puff, you can definitely try this style out. You know, it doesn't, you don't necessarily have to have like long natural hair. I love being natural and I feel like you should too. So comment, subscribe, share this video. If you know anybody that may need it or has been trying to do a bun on their natural hair. So have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye. Bye. I'm so awkward with these endings. Whatever.